Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the missing value imputation by using some hands-on. So today we are only going to cover the removal and deletion of the missing value. So let's understand how we can do that. In the previous video we have understood regarding the list-wise deletion and the pair-wise deletion, where we discussed about how we can do the list-wise deletion and how we can do the pairwise deletion. So let's understand how we can do it by some hands-on by using Python coding. So for that, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna import all the required libraries: pandas, seaborn, matplotlib and numpy. These libraries we will use. So here I'm going to import the Titanic train dataset. I will try to get info whether we have a null values or not. So by using this, you can also get the total not null is 714 and total value is 891. It means this column has some null values, this column also have some null values, A's column also has some null values, and Kevin also have some null values, and Embark also have approximate 2 null values. Here I am going to get some statistics of the categorical variable. You can see here total count is 891. Out of 891, it means there is some null values in this column. You can see that. So let's check how many null values we have. So here you can see that A's column has 177, Kevin has 897 and Embark has 2 null values. So this library I am gonna use the missing no libraries to visualize the missing information. You can install this library from this link. After that I have imported because I have already downloaded it. After that I am gonna import it, then I am gonna visualize it. So you can see that in A's column whatever the white, those are the null values. Here Kevin, you can see most of the columns are nulls. In Embark we have only 2 null values. Now visualize the number of the missing value by using the bar chart. You can see that approximate 80% value don't have a null value, and approximate I think something 21 or 20 approximate has a null values. Kevin column we have approximate 20% not null and remaining are the null values. So now I am going to visualize this by using the seaborn library. You can see that same thing, whatever we have visualized by using the missing no, same thing we can also do by the seaborn library. You can see that here we also get the age has some null values, Kevin also have some null values. It is clearly visible that most of the null values are available in the column age and Kevin by using this visualization. Now I am going to check what are the percentage null values we have in our columns. So we can say that age column has approximate 20% null values and Kevin has approximate 78% null values. So first method we are going to use now, removal and deletion of the missing value. I am going to again import the Titanic dataset here. Again same thing, I am going to use info, then going to check null values, total null values. Now total number of the samples where any column has NaN. It means let this is our data frame. We have 4 columns 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, NaN, C, X, NaN, Y, Z, 2, 3, A, 6. These are the columns we have. So you can see that any column has a NaN. It means any column. If this column has a NaN, so it is saying that if any row has any null value, that rows will be deleted. So it is displaying any column has a NaN. It means or age plus Kevin plus Embark. It means all the columns which has a null values. So total column it will display. So we can see the 708 total rows where we have at least one null value. At least one null value out of these 3 columns. So that's why it is total rows I am getting 708. Now I am going to check the shape of the Titanic is 891. Now what I am going to do, I am going to use the drop NF method. What it will do, it will delete all those rows which has at least one null value. Those rows will be deleted. It means these 708 rows will be deleted. So let's check the shape again. What I did, I used a different variable and stored all the output of these data frame in this new variable. So I am going to check the shape of the new variable. You can see that total number of the samples I am getting 183 which don't have any null value in any column. So you can just verify. So what we did, we subtract these total number of the samples which has at least one null value. We subtract this value from the total number of the samples and we get 183. Same thing we are getting here. This way we can verify that our observation and our the calculation is correct or not. So we can see that we have total 891 samples and 708 out of 891 have null value. If we delete all the rows where we have nan value, then we get a total sample size is 183 only, which is very less to make the model. You can see the total number is 891 and after deleting all those null values, we are only getting the 20% of the sample size, 891. Total sample is this. And after deleting all the null value, we are getting 183. This sample we have to use for our modeling. Do you think we should use this sample? Because total number of rows we have approximate 90 and now we are only going to use 180 rows. It means around 80% decrement. So we are only getting 20% of the samples because this is very less. So we cannot use this to make our model. So we cannot delete all the rows. So we have to think some other way to impute the null values. So now what I am gonna do, I am going to check in this particular data frame whether we have any null values or not. So what I did, I used the OR condition, age or Kevin or embarked, where null value is equal to true. So this way we can check whether we have any null values or not. So we can check that in output we are not getting any samples. So this way we can verify that there is no any null value exists now. So here we can also check there is no any null value I am getting. And now what I am gonna do, I am going to use AND condition. It means null value from age column and Kevin column. It means all those rows, all those samples or all those rows where both the column, both the column have a null value. It means if this is our data frame, so if this is column also have null, this column also have null. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So if these two columns have a null value, then we can only select this row. Otherwise, if any null value, only single null value we have, then we will ignore this. We will select only those rows where we must have null value in both age and Kevin. So same thing I am going to do here. So you can see that it displayed only those rows where we have null values in both the column. So this way I am getting only 158 rows. So we can see there are 158 rows where we have nan value in both age and Kevin in same row. We can delete these rows. So how we can delete? We can use a new variable and store the output in a new variable. I am going to drop all these values where we have null in both the columns. Now we will check DF Titanic new, I am getting 733 rows. So just subtract from the total rows 733. You can see that I am getting the same out. 158 is this where we have a null value in both the rows. So this is the output after deleting the null value where we have null value in both the columns. So now what I am going to do, I am going to check all those rows where we have all nan value in all columns in a row. So how it will work, it will check in all the columns, in total all the columns. Let it has any null value, it has any null value, it has any null value. So this way it will check null value in all the columns. After that it will verify there is any sample or any row where we have all the null values like this. It will check this particular row, and what it will do, it will delete this particular row where we have all the null values in that particular row. So let's check. So what it did, you can see that it did not change anything. Why? As we don't have any row where all the values is null, so it did not delete any row. As you can see that we have null value in only age, Kevin and embark, and in this column we don't have any null value. So that's why it did not delete anything. It will check that particular row where we have all the null values. It means this, if this row have all the null values, then it will delete this particular row. Otherwise it will not delete. In our case we have null value in this Kevin and age, so that's why it did not delete anything. Now what I am going to do, I am going to use some other data frame. This is a small data frame where I will check this method, drop NA. I will check here how does it work. So what I am going to do, I am going to check info first. So here we can say that total 12 not null value. It means we have some null value. You can see that we have some null values in this data frame. So what I am going to do, so I am going to use date as a index now. We have the 3 columns. These are the 3 columns and we have some null values in all the columns. So now we can use the drop any method. So let's check how does it work. What I am going to do, I am going to use the drop any. So let's check what is the default value. Default value is any. Any means if we have null value in any row corresponding to that particular column, in that case that rows will be deleted. So let's check. You can see that, you can see here it deleted all those rows where we have at least one null value. Now it is showing only those values where we have the exact data. Now I am going to use how is equal to all. How does it work? I am going to delete all rows where we have null value in all the columns. It means this particular row. This particular row I am going to delete where we have null value in all the column. Let's check all. You can see that it deleted these 2 particular rows, this and this. Now I am going to delete that particular row. I want to keep only those rows where we have at least one valid value. One valid value means let this is our columns. So we will check valid value means this particular data without null value. So we will check we must have at least valid value. It means here we can see that 2 valid value. Here we have also 2 valid value. Here we have 1 valid value. So we will keep all those rows where we have at least 1 valid value. So let's check what the output. You can see that here we have 2 valid value. Here we have 1 valid value. So I think it will return all the rows except these 2 rows. Here you can see that where is the null. So here we have 2 valid values and only this particular row it displayed and this particular row. Now 3 valid value, so it will display only these columns. Now what I am going to use, I am going to use pairwise deletion of the missing value. I am going to drop cabin column. I want to show you the data first. In the cabin column we have 77% null value and as per our understanding seems like doesn't have any significance. So what we will do, we will delete this particular column. But it is always suggested that we should always consult with domain expert. So now you can see that we have deleted this cabin column. I imported this sales data frame. So I am going to check the correlation matrix. So you can see that day temperature have a correlation with number of customer. Here both the column day temperature and number of customer have a null value and both have a good correlation. Magnitude is approximate 80%. We can delete one column out of 2 column because both have a proper significance with the label. So this way we can use the pairwise deletion. This in summarize what we covered. First we import the dataset Titanic. Then what we did, we just displayed how we can display the missing value here. Then what we did, we remove all those columns where we have at least one null value. Then we delete all those columns where we have null value in both the columns. Then null value in all 3 columns. Then again what we did, we import another data frame where we use the drop any function. Using the drop any, we try to use the any all values, and by using that we deleted the all the rows where we have all the null value and where we have any null value. And by using this particular function thrash is equal to 1, we try to keep those rows where we have at least one valid data or a 2 valid data or a 3 valid data. Then after that we used pairwise deletion method where we check there is any column which doesn't have any significance with the label and that column also have a null value, so we can delete that. And again we imported another data frame where we check there is any correlation among the columns. So we found there is 2 columns which has a correlation. It means there is a multicollinearity. So and also have a null value, so we can delete 1 column out of 2 columns. So this way we completed this part, removal and deletion of the missing value with the help of Python programming. So I hope this information will be helpful to all of you. Thank you very much for watching my video. Have a nice day.